Y así de fácil. Me enfrenté contra un monstruo convertido, arañas, fantasmas. Me mata una flecha.
You should not be here. You should be free, whole, the blood feeding your veins. Why are you here?
Hay un flechazo, otra más. No me dice que ya no soy.
The arrow struck. Then your soul found us, here in the emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait.
Entonces estamos
A
muertos.
cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive.
Me morí, por lo menos fue rápido. La muerte le llega a todos los mortales.
Our beloved, they stole the bloom from your branch. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins.
Ah, veneno.
A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind.
Supongo que hay peores formas de morir. Qué lástima.
Yes, we would see them hurt too, writhing like a dying adder. We can give you this chance. We could send you back. Just this once.
¿Te refieres que de ti mejor por mi suerte? Tiene que haber algo oculto.
We are bound. We are leaf and root. We are stream and sea. Help us. We sense the rot and we fear it. We fear how it seeps into us, into our memories. You must find us, free us from our prison.
Trato hecho.
Like a scent in the wind, yes. We will show you, but first, we will free you.
Por favor. ¿Quién queda? Bueno, hay que agradecer, no va a revivir.
You are ours. We tend to the sprout on the bough. Breathe deep. All birth is agony.
Que ya no reviven. ¿No? ¿Todo normal?
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands.
¿Qué me pasó? Un momento, ¿quién eres? Pues bueno, ya sabemos qué pasó. ¿Quién eres? ¿Quién es?
Liviana, the local Sawbones. I wish I could take credit for saving your life, but I believe I had very little to do with it.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's Liviana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill.
El embajador está a salvo. Wendy que me mató. Seguramente no lo van a saber. Hago mi trabajo de vueltas. ¿Qué agradecer?
Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died.
Así es. ¿Y significa esto que mi alma despertará sus vidas pasadas?
A night of heavy drinking could awaken your soul. Who knows what death could do to it?
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things. Visions and hallucinations? Likely. Manifestations of past lives? Uncommon, but possible.
¿Ah? Una visión, alguien me pedía ayuda. Esa clase de síntomas con frecuencia.
Anything he should avoid? Strenuous exercise, hard drink, strong sveff.
Look for patterns. If your friend has any troubling signs, be attentive to what triggers them. This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul.
Los observadores ven lo que es invisible para los demás. Vamos a hacer esta opción.
You've worked with one before. Good. You have an open mind. A watcher examines the soul down to its very core. I can't think of anyone more qualified for the job.
Buscar a la observadora. Voy a intentarlo todo.
Your confidence is appreciated, Envoy. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. It should be perched up in the hills. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador that you survived, but he'll no doubt want to talk to you.
Sí, lo sé. Es liviana. Genial. Y la muerte me sale de mis obligaciones. Gracias.
Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
Me diste muchas indicaciones.
Apologies. Paradise is a bit of a maze, especially to newcomers.
Don't worry. I know my way around. Which is why I should go with you. Your assassination is bound to have stirred things up.
Seguramente. Tan rápido, ¿qué interés tienes en esto? A ver. Es cierto, porque ya encontró el que estaba buscando que, bueno, se murió.
Your troops are going to be on edge until your killer's found, and some of us still have to live here. Don't mention. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. The sooner we solve your murder, the better for everyone. And we should talk back at camp. I'm hoping you can help me understand what just happened to you.
Ok. Nos morimos y regresamos de la vida. Busca el cartógrafo de Aurori. ¿Papá? De área. Totem. Pistas. No hay pistas, ¿no? No hay pistas. Ay, si no era. Ok. Por el momento vamos a seguir esta. Es cierto el mapa. Hay que hacerlo después. Infusión oscura. Uy,
Hey!
I
had a dream of...
No va a haber.
Any injured?
No va a haber, tienes de venta. A ver si lo puedo vender. Está. Lo vendo 6. Presencia, salud. TD. ¿Qué? Lo único que tiene. Ok. Forma del embajador. Y busca de observadora. Creo que primero hay que hacer el B, ¿no? Eso por pasar ya el rumbo. Ok. Por fin estamos en Paradis. A ver, tal. Todo por pasar encima y lo rompo. Uy. Es cierto, necesito más. Necesito más de esos.
Envoy, could I speak with you for a moment?
Bueno. Uy, hay otra misión secundaria acá abajo.
So, you're that godlike, the Adiran envoy. You're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right?
¿Por qué aparecieron sus signos? ¿Qué pedo? ¿No quieres algo de mí? Sí, ¿por qué?
I'm just trying to help some friends of mine. They're Adirans, but they've had a string of bad luck. Is there any chance you could lend them a hand?
¿Qué le importa?
Oh, heroic and observant, huh? Joking aside, I know this seems strange, but they helped me out when I needed it. I'm just trying to return the favor. A fair request. I was an animancer in Fjord, just through the mountains in Emerald Stair. A lot of Valian animancers came to Fjord to experiment without the restrictions that come from noble patronage. Well, it turned out my high-minded theories were more explosive than I had calculated. I washed out, disgraced. Then I left Emerald Stair and I lost myself in a bottle at the Grinning Ballarok. Loflet and Gladwine pulled me out of it.
Bueno, hay que ayudar. Muy bien, háblame de tus amigos.
Galarde. Loflet and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but they started a new life in Paradis. Back then, you struggled to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere.
¿Hay un problema? Si el bien es una prioridad del emperador. Hay que dejar que continúe.
Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Lofled and Gladvine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting old faces, it was only a matter of time before those faces started spotting them back. They're lying low in the shantytown for now, but they mean to leave for Thirdborn.
Adherents in the shantytown. I doubt they're getting a warm welcome. Most of the people there are Paradisans run out by Adir.
They're afraid to go out in public, and Gladvine, poor soul, he's gone blind from bad drink.
¡Hala! ¡Qué feo! Uy.
Exactly. And the required herbs grow in the wilds around Paradis. It's a little too dangerous for us ordinary folks, but for the Adiran envoy, for the hero who braved the strangle route, I'm sure it will be no problem.
Ending with flattery is a nice touch.
¿Qué necesita?
Agrasima.
¿Agrasima?
Many thanks, envoy. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Land deeds. They've already paid for them. There's a Rawatayan in the Pearl district, Mako, who was handling the paperwork.
Mira, por qué hacer. ¿Quién lo hizo?
I don't know. That's the problem. Mako and I had a falling out a while back. It's best if someone else goes.
Bien.
Thank you, envoy. God bless you.
Sigue beso de Ondra. Beso de Ondra. Sí. Sí. Paradis. Vamos a ir por Marte. Está todo bien. Por aquí veo que se puede subir. Vamos. A ver qué hay. ¿Hay enemigos? Claro que sí.
Coming in hot.
Hay un perro. Muerto. Muertito. No hay tantos.
That's one for us.
Bueno, ¿y por qué había arañas acá? Nada. Nada tampoco. ¿Otra vez? Bien. Distrito. Armadura común de placa. Uy, uy, uy. ¿Será? Uff. Terrain. Pero claro, me va un montón de vigor. Toca la túnica. Y algo, pero no he revisado todo. What?
Here it comes.
¿Qué hace?
Ready, aim.
¿Pero qué da? No sé. Lo rompo. ¿Y aquí? Ah, ya. Sí, sí, no, todavía no. Lo cojo. Y aquí hay enemigos.
Next one's mine. Show me what you. Let's see what you
Mátalo.
got.
Muerto.
Guess the deer and discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
Pero a ver dónde me lleva. Ok. Estoy escuchando mochila, guantes. Por fin los guantes. 5%. 10 de daño crítico este. Necesito daño crítico. Uy, sí, no tengo este, solo tengo este.
You died.
Ok. Ah, ok.
It's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but
Me
I
asusté
never
por un
think I'd
segundo.
get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs. Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead?
Sí es.
Teach, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute. And I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatai's,
Ok,
we'll
¿qué
hear
pedo?
your screams from
¿Por qué
3
no está acá
blocks
y acá?
away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards. What else?
Joseph?
Floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. But no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy. We don't make it to the High Crown Court much. Something about dirt on the throne room rug. We mostly operate out of the Cartographers Guild.
Ok.
At least it's cozier than the soldiers' barracks. And they let me copy their maps. Most of the places we go aren't as treacherous as this temple, though.
¿Y qué estaban haciendo en el templo?
It's built on ruins. And the ruins are falling apart.
Ajá.
Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple. Someone the locals call the Oracle. He's
Un oráculo.
well, he's like you. A godlike.
Pero si los dioses llamaron a casi todos los divinos.
All the gods but one, I guess. Because this Oracle, he belongs to Aethys. And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
Y
We
nadie
just
ahí.
want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. I just... Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Cualquiera quiere poder condivido. ¿Qué tú sabes algo sobre el trago?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while.
Seguramente.
Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Cualquier cuerpo de expediciones.
It's Oracle. He set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' titan.
Un hueso.
Exactly. But how do you know about that? I don't remember seeing you at one of our lectures.
En Bragan. Bueno, no sé.
I didn't think anyone read those. I used to haunt those stacks as a first year. Before I got recruited to expeditions, I mean. Yeda, our captain, she believes these titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. And they used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm anyway.
Tengo.
Well, if that relic really is what it's said to be, and if it can heal the sick like it's said to do, it can't stay here. Not in some dank hole in this mouldering backwater. Not when it can help our people with the Dream Scourge. Or help people back home who deserve it more. And yet is determined to get that relic, no matter the risks. The rewards are just too great.
But
Envoy, I'm afraid it's a lie. And they're all going to die down there for nothing.
A ver, ¿dónde
Gods,
estamos?
do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Ok, ofrece la preparación. Buscar moción de salud. Algo más que debas saber.
This Oracle, I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamonds.
Todo de diamante.
Probably never get to see it now.
Gracias por la información.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll
Sí,
probably
sí.
find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Ok. Ahora, ¿dónde está Kai? ¿No lo he visto? Ah, que sí. No está asustando. Uf. Mano vale. Ok, otro. Tampoco. Son mucho. Festines, costumbre. Guas. Ah, carnaval. El invierno. Costumbres. Son sus costumbres. Ok. Entiendo. Wow. Pájaro así. Añadir. Va otro. Querido diario. Estoy en las tierras vivientes. Puede que esta isla no sea el destino vacacional más seguro, pero sin duda es el más colorido, el más sabroso. Diré, después de haber probado tus hongos, los hongos no engañan. Antes de que se me olvide, le prometí a Becarna que le llevaría un recuerdo. Dicen que cayó una estrella en Escalera Esmeralda, así que eso podría ser una buena incorporación a su colección. Hay un mensaje en la contraportada. Si encuentras este diario, Devuélveselo a Tain de Archimago. Ok. Forma, mira, los garrotes. Ajá. Son 7 años. Listo. Mucho texto. Ok. ¿Y sí?
None of the
Hey,
clerks
Garrick.
believe my story.
Nadie lo cree.
Is it
Pero sin Yara.
really
Okay.
you?
Esta es inquisidora. Soy inquisidora. Uy, diario. Idioma. Piano. Puedes entender chileano. Uy. Cruz. G. Uy. Listo. Y esto. Vamos embajado.
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed the worst.
Estoy vivo.
How do you feel?
Estoy vivo. De donde estoy, todo me da vueltas.
Homesick already? After what you've been through, I can't say I blame you. But there's work to be done on the frontier. Good work. And I need you here at my side.
Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Did the Emperor send you with anything for me? Your writ of commission, perhaps?
La misa del emperador. Misiva. ¿Tienes? Espero que haya valido todo el problema. Yes.
Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends.
Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority.
¿Eh?
Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation.
Sacarle unas cuantas monedas de su bolsa mientras habla. A ver. A ver.
You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles.
Yo estoy un poco intelecto. Quizá tiene algo con mi naturaleza. Quizá tiene algo que ver con mi naturaleza divina.
At this point, I can't rule anything out. We're in uncharted waters.
Sí es.
This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities.
Estrago onírico.
No doubt some superstitious peasant toiling in the fields. The Living Lands has plenty of both. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
¿Y tú no? Hay que preguntar.
At least rebels know the meaning of negotiation and compromise. But a plague kills indiscriminately. Though, even I must admit, the rebels have gone too far. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open.
¿Por qué yo? Dame feudal. Okay.
Indeed. The killer sent a message. But this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These paradisian rebels must face justice.
Uy, es muy extremo, ¿no? El estado onírico, ¿dónde está? Ahí está.
Ludwig goes where she likes.
haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit.
La hemos visto en
She'll
todo ese
reappear
rato.
when she chooses, and not a moment sooner. Let's make sure to give her some good news for a change.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help.
Es cierto.
A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith
Uy.
or beast, there's little he can't find.
No.
He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. I can tell you're skeptical, but remember that you're an outsider here, and a lot of Kith aren't exactly thrilled to see so many adherents in their midst.
New weeds, a new beast in the tall grass. Predator or mate?
As you've seen firsthand. You could use some local help, especially if we really are after Paradisans.
Otra
I
vez la
suggest
voz
you
esa.
recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire.
Okay.
Before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered.
Pero estoy bien.
After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another.
Lo averiguó por mi cuenta. Pues,
I'm sure that a scholar of your prestige is more than capable of self-diagnosis, but time is of the essence. Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it.
mis compañeros, los archivos.
Tracking down mysterious assassins with a godlike who returned from death, all while the rumored dream scourge spreads. Can't say
Exacto.
I'm prepared, but I'm ready.
Qué bueno,
We'll
qué
talk
bueno.
more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
Ok.
You there. You look like you know your way around. Hello.
Brado, shoot. No puedo comprar nada brillante. ¿Por qué?